It feels like it's been an up and down year for Junior Motorsports fans. You had an amazing season with plenty of wins and 3 cars in the championship 4, but you didn't actually win the championship. You also had the constant rumor mill of if Dell and Kelly will be moving the team up to the Cup Series, only to have a pin put in that for the short-term future, hopefully. They're choosing to wait and be patient to see what the economics of this next-gen car shake out to be. It sucks that we have to wait, but in the end, Junior and Kelly have to do what's best for their family and Junior Motorsports as a whole. They'll return the Xfinity Series looking for the same old consistency out of Allgaier and newcomer Brandon Jones, and see if Sam Mayer can pop the lid off of his potential and break out. But I think that it's Josh Berry who provides the actual biggest story of the 2023 season to me. I want to talk about how I think Josh will be a major factor to watch in the 2023 silly season talk, but before I start, I'd like to ask if y'all will please like the video and subscribe to the channel to help me out. Also follow me on TikTok and Twitter at Tyler S. Calloway to get more NASCAR content. Josh Berry finished his first full-time season 4th in points and 3 wins on a successful first year. His growth coming from late models has been fast and impressive, and I think his services on the Cup side are going to start to garner some recognition in the near future. At 32, Josh's career prospects already come at kind of a handicap with many teams seeking younger talent, but there has been a good trend of older drivers receiving opportunities like Ross Chastain, Ryan Preece, Chase Briscoe, and I think it will continue with drivers like Josh Berry getting chances in the lower series. Dale Jr. has pretty much taken Josh under his wing and really built an entire program around this guy who I think he really believes and puts a lot of personal stock into his career. And to me, it would be a great moment if Josh became the first driver for the new Junior Motorsports Cup team. I think that would be a dream come true for both him and Junior. And thankfully Josh's performance in 2022 has made this a possibility, but with his success comes prying eyes. Other teams at the next level will be looking to scoop a talented prospect into their program. Some might not be the most desirable options, some might be solid rides, but in the end, it would mean having to leave his mentor and friend, Dale Jr., behind in his career. If we lived in a perfect world, JRM would get validation and confidence to jump into the Cup Series in 2023, taking away any possible vultures coming to lure Josh to the Cup Series. However, that's not the case. What is if Josh has another successful year, then a Cup team will call about his services. The question is, should Josh accept that call? Well, the first question is who's calling. If Hendrick, Gibbs, or Penske calls, you obviously jump at the opportunity. However, this doesn't seem likely looking at each of those team situations. Stewart-Haas probably would promote Cole Custer before bringing up a guy like Barry from a completely different program to replace Kevin Harvick after next year. RFK and Childress probably won't be expanding, so I honestly think his only potential options in 2024 would be Spire, JTG, Colleague, and maybe Trackhouse. I would assume Josh would look to stay at Junior Motorsports for a 3rd year rather than joining Spire or JTG. It's when you bring up the possibility of taking over the number 16 from Allmendinger if he chooses to step down or retire, or a Trackhouse expansion, that I think he starts to maybe ponder the question about leaving. Colleague is a team that is on track to compete for the playoffs in 2023 and continue to grow into a consistent playoff team. Trackhouse is a championship team already and could be looking to expand, but it's really, to me, they're both good options for Josh that I think would be a great opportunity for each side, both team and driver, and it keeps him in-house with Chevy. I think the biggest issue is obvious, and that is that he would be leaving JRM, and at that point you got to believe Junior will be open with Josh about what the plans for the team in the future are. If it's going to be another 5 years, then Josh doesn't have time to waste his prime years waiting on JRM. But if he only has to wait a couple more years, would it be better to wait until, say, 2024 and move up and become the first JRM Cup driver, or jump at a different opportunity and not get to fully, take Junior Motorsports to the Cup Series, be that guy for Dale Jr., who gave you your career. To me, if you don't have to wait too long and you can keep competing for wins and championships in the Xfinity Series, then be patient. I think that the gratification of moving up with Dale Jr. in the Cup would be worth the wait, and the job security it presents is also worth it, because nobody is going to give Josh Berry more chances than Dale Jr. But, to be fair, all this could be getting ahead of ourselves, and it probably is. Josh has to recreate or surpass what he did in 2022, the success he sustained this year, before we even start talking about Cup next year, or I'm sorry, in 2024. But I think there's a solid chance we see the same Josh Berry in 2023. But that's all I really have to say about it today. What do y'all think? Do you want to see Josh Berry take JRM to Cup, or did you have someone else in mind? Tell me what you think in the comments, and I hope y'all have a great day.